A docking station ready for the latest PCs. Welcome back to Techstination. I'm Fred Fishkin. Joining us from Accell is Product Manager Arno Yim. Thanks for joining us, Arno.
Hi, Fred. Happy to join.
So the Accell Thunderbolt 4 docking station, Intel certified, has arrived. This is great, yes. I think, for the latest Mac computers or Intel Evo laptops. Give us the overview here of what it is and the capabilities.
Sure. So Thunderbolt 4 is the latest generation of Thunderbolt technology. So it was introduced with the 11th gen Intel Core processors. So any Intel Core 11th gen Intel Core processors and the latest MacBook Pros, which is using the Thunderbolt 4 controller as well, will be compatible with the Thunderbolt 4 docking station. So the new improvements in Thunderbolt 4 technology is a stricter guideline features. So the speeds has been increased. So the Thunderbolt 3 and Thunderbolt 4 has a high transfer rate of 40 gigabits bandwidth, but whereas Thunderbolt 4 increased the PCIe data transfer to from 16 gigs to 32. Also, they increased security from the VTT. So what is VTT? It is the virtual technology for directed IO. So it is something to prevent any direct access memory hacking. So there were some vulnerability on the previous generations, but in those vulnerabilities, people would need a specific tool to get into your system. But according to the newest technology, the VTT, these can prevent the physical DMA, so the direct memory access attacks from blocking PCIe peripherals.
And one of the reasons that that people need a docking station like this is that most, if not all, of the newer PCs are pretty limited when it comes to the ports. They're building them so small, so thin, right. And that opens the door for the need for products like this.
Right, that's correct. A lot of the new trends are designed to have a slimmer, more compact footprint on the laptop space. So even going to all the gaming laptops with dedicated GPUs, they still have a more slimmer profile than what you will see in the past. So with these slimmer profiles, the ports or receptacles will be limited from just the design aspect. So a lot of newer laptops will only have that USB-C or the pill-shaped USB. So that's what I call it, or the Thunderbolt 4 technology. It's the same shape, but the Thunderbolt 4 just has that standards that has to be upheld to have that 40 gigabits of transfer, 100 watts of power delivery, and that 32 gigabits of PCIe transfer speeds.
So for the folks who are watching, let's step through this here. Maybe you can show us what this looks like and
sure.
Step us through how this all comes together.
This is the package that comes in. It's a very compact and sleek package. So everything inside is securely packed and protected. Inside, you'll find our user manual to what you would typically find, but here is our Thunderbolt 4 docking station. So in the front, this is our upstream port. Thunderbolt 4, this is connecting to your host computers, so laptops or MacBooks. This provides 96 watts of power delivery, which is one of the highest in the current industry. This is a USB 2.0, so this is more for your wireless mouse, keyboards, and other peripherals to be connected. You'll see a audio port here, and this is a SD 4.0 UH2 card slot.
Great for people who love photography and things like that. Take that memory card out, pop it right in.
Right, and this is actually lacking in a lot of modern laptops. It comes and goes, so it really depends on what laptop you buy. It typically does not have this card slot reader.
And then on the back, you've got a lot.
Yes, on the back you have a lot more. On the back we have gigabit Ethernet, the RJ45 ports. You have 3 USB 3.1 Gen 2, so up to 10 gigabits of data transfer, and power deliveries of 4.5 watts. This is a DisplayPort 1.4 port, goes up to 8K video output. Also, this is the two Thunderbolt 4 downstream ports, so where you can connect external hard drives, and also has a dual feature of also providing up to 8K video output from the Thunderbolt 4 ports. This also has power delivery up to 15 watts of power. So you can charge your peripherals such as laptops, or not laptops, but more tablets and cell phones. So 15 watts of power delivery is typical what you can find in those fast wireless chargers. So that charge rate will be very compatible or similar.
Terrific. And for people who like to use multiple monitors, how many could you run off of this?
Yes, this can run two 4K at 60 hertz. So that is the standard in the current Thunderbolt 4. And also you can run a single 8K up to 30 hertz refresh. Also, I would like to input what was in the box. Here we have a power brick, so 135 watts of power to supply all the power needed for connecting all your peripherals.
And people should keep in mind that they are not going to need the power brick most likely for their computer, for their laptop, once you have this plugged in.
Right, it replaces the need for the original laptop charging. Here, it comes with the US 3-pump plug, and also the UK international EU plug. So you can have use this docking station internationally, so within the domestic US or international the EU.
Terrific. And it comes with a Thunderbolt cable as well?
Yes, it comes along with the Thunderbolt 4 cable, which is designated by the 4 underneath.
Terrific. And so people should know that just picking up a USB-C cable, even though it might fit in there, that may not do the job here when it comes to connecting the docking station to this to your computer, right?
Correct. So the Thunderbolt 4 is designated, requires that 40 gigabits of transfer, the 32 gigabits of PCIe data transfer as well. So all this features and technology is required to be called Thunderbolt 4. So without that designation, without it being Intel certified, there's no promise that it can go up to those speeds, but our dock is Intel certified, and the cables that we have are Intel certified.
Let's talk a little bit about the use cases for this and how it can make life so much more convenient, whether you have this set up at home, in a home office, or in an office environment.
So this allows for, the docking station allows for port expansion. So from a hybrid work lifestyle or someone that travels a lot, this allows you to connect multiple extra peripherals with one single connection. This allows for connections of up to two external monitors, external hard drive. So you can take advantage of the NVMe's, SSDs. So for people that do a lot of photo editings or people that play games, they can have all their heavy content, data heavy applications or software on their external hard drive, but still have that bandwidth to use it as intended. The throughput is a lot better and it becomes, allows you to have more of a cleaner desk with cable management. So you can have this dock pushed back underneath something and all your cables can be hidden away while having all your displays and peripherals as you like it.
And the convenience factor is a big thing here, that you have you arrive with your computer, one cable, and you're ready to go.
Right. So a lot of people don't think of the use case of bringing the dock as a travel necessity, but this dock also is a great idea because you can replace your power brick and just have this package that is quite small. Actually, if you compare it to an iPhone size comparison, it's not that difference, but you can put it in your travel luggage and have the opportunity to use all these type of ports when you travel along. So if you rent office space, they might provide you with multiple displays, but it doesn't have a, say, USB-C connection or a Thunderbolt connection, whereas you can have the selection on the back of this docking stations that you can connect to your work laptop, which might only have USB-C connection, such as like the new MacBooks Pros.
Terrific. Well, tell us about pricing and availability. And availability, I guess, is key these days because of supply chain issues, et cetera. So tell us about it.
Availability, we have it in stock, so you can find it on Amazon. We have currently selling on Amazon at $34.99. Also, you can find our Thunderbolt 4 docking station at Dell.com, and we're slowly making it available in multiple retailers. But currently, as you mentioned, there are those logistic issues, but we have inventory and we already prepared for those. So we have incoming inventory. So there.
And the pricing once again is about $350.
Yes, it's $349.99.
And for more information, the best place to go is accellww.com, if I'm correct.
That is correct.
Terrific. Arno Yim, thank you for taking the time with us.
Thank you.